Boom, boom. Boom. Hello Reshaper, hope you're doing fantastic today. In today's very stream, I want to share with you UPW pickups part 5. 7. Not 7. 6. 5. Okay. So, and first of all, I just want to say why I have actually, it took me too long today. I have put out some pictures. Japanese flag. Here you can see some Buddha. Okay, just really quick. I've shown you really quick. Just a small room tour. People on YouTube, I couldn't show you this. I apologize. But maybe somewhere you can find it. I could actually, but not yet. Okay. By the way, if you don't watch YouTube, you can go on YouTube, because on YouTube I have my also stream in 4K, better sound quality, better for you. So you can just go there. I'm also playing there a little bit with OBS. Just go on there, just type in POGO space DORA onto YouTube bar, search bar. Alternatively, you can just go into my own profile, and then you can find a link of my website, and you go on a website, and from the website you go on a 5th link, and you will be there in the stream right now. Okay, without further ado, let's jump in. And first of all, let me talk about your life. Let's talk about your life, okay? Let's talk about your life. Because not many people are talking about your life. I mean, some people are talking about your life, but most people are talking about who? Themselves. Yes, so let's talk about your life. And think about it. What does an extraordinary life look like to you on the next level? What does an extraordinary life look to you on the next level? It's a really powerful question, because there we know, in the first place, are we convinced with what we have, yes or not? And if not, where we want to go. We can determine pretty easy destination when we just visualize all things. And the more detail we got into those kind of visualizations, the more we can understand. And when we do affirmations of those visualizations, then we can even manifest them. Law of attraction. Now, in our society, many people are trying to escape suffering. Many people. When you ask someone, what do you want to have in your life? Many people are just stroking their forehead or something like that, and thinking about it. Maybe the chin. However, when you ask someone, what do you don't want to have in your life? Dude, so many things come up. And that's exactly what the most people of society are focused on. They're not focused on what you want to have, but what you don't want to have. And this can be a pretty big pain in the neck. And this is exactly what happened. People are escaping suffering, but they get even more stressed about than ever. People want to escape suffering. You want to escape suffer? Of course you want to escape suffer. Like yesterday. I told you also in Japanese. I want to type really quick also in English. I have noticed you guys on Instagram and Facebook. I just want to just close my curtains because it's getting dark outside. So I apologize. Okay, and I've noticed you, Isanka, and here we have Ishaku Abdul Jail. Yeah, I have noticed you guys. Thank you for watching. Like yesterday, one guy had approached me from Serbia or something like that and said like, hey dude, you know, can you speak Russian first of all? And then he approached me in Russian because he said, yeah, when you speak Russian, then you can manipulate myself. And then, I mean, I don't want to say manipulation, however, so many people are approaching myself and other people these days. For instance, myself, in the last 2 days, I was approached for at least 200, 300 people, at least. And I have to filter through. I had to filter through and put the things up front and say, okay, what's your intention? Just say it front. If your intention is just taking money from me, you can leave and don't waste my time, your time, you know? Because so many people are going like, hey, you are living in a pretty rich country, so you have to pledge, you have to pledge, you have to pledge. I have to do nothing. Nobody has to do something. The only thing that we have really to do, or what we must to do, is just to shit and to die. This is just the two things that everyone must do. Every other things are optional. So when someone comes to me and says like, hey, you have to pledge because, you know, we are we in our country is we have a freaking war, you know, people are dying, we want to build a house and stuff like that, and some people becomes even saying we want to build a house for myself or some for a family or for more people. Of course, it is better. However, those people are mostly approaching yourself just by they just want something. They just want something because they are just focusing on what they don't have, pretty much every single day, what they don't have. Because they are suffering on, they are focusing on those things and try to escape it by approaching people, and people give them money. They end up suffering even more. And I explain it pretty easy. And why I don't give this money to those people? Simply, not because I'm cold-hearted, not because I'm a jerk. I mean, you can name it how you want. It's up to you. However, what I want to say is, I do a disservice for those people when I give those money straight away. I do a disservice. And you just say, how dare you? You are living in a rich country and you can, we cannot even afford a piece of bread, a loaf of bread. Yes, I know it. And then they end up sending me pictures and videos and so on. I have hundreds of such people back in the days. And I know exactly how they work. Some of them are indeed in big trouble. However, most of them are just, some of them are really just faking those things. And those kind of videos, I mean, you can make it. You can fake it till make it, really. And some people are just taking money from others using those kind of stories. And it's even happened in Germany pretty often. If you just go on the freaking train station, and there you can see people are homeless, but there's no need to be homeless in Germany because people get money anyway. So this is just bullshit. What people are always trying to do there, and many people are doing this also on the internet. And I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to say you are bad that you are doing it. It's up to you. You can do it. However, let me tell you one thing. Remember one thing, that all suffering, it starts from the illusion of lust. If you feel like you lost someone, if you feel like someone has been dead, okay, this might be not an illusion. However, we are seeing things most worse than they are. And this kind of illusion of loss brings you where? Well, even you get money from this, okay? You get resources, but because you're not resourceful with these resources you get from someone, what happens is you end up seeking for other things that you are losing. And then you end up going and say, give me more money to other people or to the same person. And it's an endless loop. It is a vicious cycle that you go in. Because you believe that when you have money, it will go and money will solve all problems. Not really. It can solve some problems, of course. But mostly, money is just the energy of exchange. And now I might say to you something really offensive, or you might perceive it's really offensive, but you cannot move on before you start on thinking that everything that you have right now is what you really deserve, or what you don't have right now is what you really deserve. And many people will say, hey, how dare you, a freaking jerk, and coming up with other things. But I want to say you, to those guys who are thinking that much. When you think that you don't deserve this or that, why are you still complaining about those stuff? You are just those people who are thinking, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that, I deserve more. Take it. First of all, you have to appreciate what you have, and then move on. But before of this, let's go a little bit to the list. Well, actually, all pain, all suffering starts with illusion of loss. We lose something, or we feel like we lose something, and then we start off, oh, the victim mindset. Immediately. It just strikes in every single time. We're not aware of. And every stress is fear. Every freaking stress that you... Because many people say, no, I'm not fearful, I'm stressed. Back in the days, I've told you about the duality in our world. That our world is based on two things. Every positive things are based on love. Every bad things are based on fear. Fear and love. These are the two dualities that we are living in. So when you're stressed, of course you have fear. You're just a coward to explain to yourself that you are fearful of something. This is why you're stressed. Not because someone stresses you. Not because someone offends you. Because somewhere deep inside you have the freaking fear. And this is why you feel stress. Not because the world goes down. Not because something, it is freaking fear. Okay? Remember it. Stress is fear. Full stop. And what we are lacking the most in our freaking society is the complicity to find something to appreciate. Voila. The complicity to find something to appreciate. When you just complain, blame, justify, and go in other things, when you are like those people who are saying, hey, I'm in war, can you send me money? Because so many people are dying, you are not appreciating where you are right now. But as I said, as I have told you, no matter where you are in your life, you have to own it. Own your now. Own it. Why we are not owning it? Because we're comparing with the past, when we had the freaking house, where nobody, where there's no war, where no people were dying. This is easy to appreciate those small things. But this is a challenge for you. When you are right now in war, when you are suffering, when you are dying, this is a challenge for you. To go and appreciate what you have. Own your now. Own what you have right now, because you freaking deserve what you have. And it is not to offend you, but give you the chance of freedom. You cannot free yourself when you don't own your now. See what you have right now and own it. Say, I own it. Say right now, I own it. And when you own right now, when you own your now right now, start to see the small things. I mean, every single day the freaking sun goes out. How you cannot appreciate it? You see some birds singing there. How you cannot appreciate? You can't still breathe. There's breath outside. How you cannot appreciate it? You are still alive. How you cannot appreciate it? It's really important to understand. The appreciation is the first step towards your freedom. So go out and own your now. Don't write to anyone. Don't write to anyone and say, I want money from you because I suffer, because I'm dying. You will get some money when you start to loving yourself, loving your now. And it is hard. It is freaking hard as hell. But there are many examples in this world. People had overcame the worst sufferings, the worst tortures in this life. But they had owned their now. They had owned their now. They had a mission to show. And because they had the mission and they own the now, they appreciate the now. Even it hurts, even you suffer, even you see people dying, even your child might die right before you have right now. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And then you can start off to generate income. Not by going to someone and saying, hey, I feel so bad, please give me money. It will give you actually the pill for the short term. But then you return back. And then you become dependent. You're putting yourself in chains when you are asking for money for nothing. If you have no service, don't ask for money. Simple as that. If you don't give something back, and if you don't give something back upfront, don't ask for money. Never. People think asking for money is really okay. It is not. It is not okay. Use your brain how you can give some value upfront. And if you can give this value, and someone will appreciate this value, those people will automatically give you money. And you don't have to ask for it. If they see this value. Okay? It's a really big lesson for you right now. Who you are. I know who you are, guys. I have hundreds of you who has approached me by the thing like, hey, I'm in freaking war zone. Can you send me money? I'm a freaking here and there. Can you send me money? And I say no. They say, hey, you're so heartless. And then they send me just pictures and videos. And this is just spamming. This is spamming around. This is just, they try to get something by putting pressure inside of it. But they don't know what resists persists. And those people I mostly block because they're just annoying. Simply. Why is they annoying? Not because I'm heartless. I'm saying to them something, like to this guy I said, first learn appreciation, then approach someone. And then I blocked him. Simple, because I don't want to have those people. Those people are mostly in a really low vibration. If you try to strive for a high vibrational state, you don't need those people in your life. You have to separate. You cannot be loved by everyone. And I take this thing. Even I might be hated by those people. I don't care. But I'm telling those people, at least, how they can get out of it. If they take it, cool. I'm glad. If not, it's their problem. And I'm telling to you right now, when you're sitting in the US and UK and you get such approaches, don't give money to such people. Don't. Say to them that you have to learn appreciation first. Say to them they have to earn their now first. Before that, and then add value. And then you can approach. When you say thank you, okay, awesome. You can still maybe chat with them. But mostly, you don't need those people in your life. You don't. Simply don't. Because you know less people than you don't know. Just imagine it. And every human being who is such a human being there. For example, Facebook, you have just 5,000 people in the friend list. And imagine 8 billion people are trying to knock on your door every single time. And each of those people who are knocking on your door are blocking out potential clients, potential friends, potential girlfriends, potential business partners, etc., etc., etc. Therefore, you don't want to have those people in your life if you are striving for more. Okay? Block those people out. You don't need them. It is not about being harsh. It's not being about hateful. It's not about being without heart. It is simple. It is a waste of time. Of their time and of yours. In time you never get back. Even a freaking second. Okay? Awesome. Now, every single second, by the way, our brain is filtering information. I have told you about it like maybe 10, 20 times at least, that we have 200 pieces of 2 million pieces of information and 134 pieces of information are just getting into your brain. What gets with the other 99 point? I mean, you can make the math. 133 out of 2 million, it's like 0.003366%, right? It's less than 1%. So this less. So what happened with the 99, close to 100%, which gets out filtered? Well, our brain has like three functions to do it. The first function is generalization, just generalize it. They say, okay, cool, okay, I put it here, I put it in this basket, I put it in this basket, okay? Pretty easy. Distortion, it's just distortion, you just say, okay, it is here, but maybe you can tweak it somewhere, and it tweaks like in your own favor. Sometimes even not. And then we have deletion. It's just delete something. You just don't need a boom delete, you know? And this is actually what happened. And what happened, less and less people are focusing on serving others. Yeah. Less and less people are focusing more and more people are focusing less on serving others. Especially right now. People in Corona are mostly just really concerned about themselves. Don't you? I know most of you guys are concerned about yourself. But guess what? We are currently in the freaking Aquarius time, in the Aquarius age. Aquarius age is feminine energy, not masculine. It's over. Masculine energy is over. You have to go to the feminine energy. Feminine energy is all about being altruistic. And when you're not altruistic, if you're still selfish, well, then you deserve to be bankrupt. Let's be honest. However, if you're altruistic, you get the cash. You get your abundance from it just by being altruistic. Now, altruistic is we have to be altruistic simply. Therefore, what I really liked, you are in your head, you're dead. You're dead, you're pretty dead, okay? When you had your dad, get in your heart, man. Get in your heart. Because more people are just, when they're in their head, they're just thinking about themselves. Imagine when you approach a girl or something like that, when you're sitting there, you just approach and just thinking about yourself, how you approach me, oh, maybe I have a pimple there, or maybe I haven't brushed my teeth or something like that, oh, maybe something is wrong with me. You just me. And of course you're freaking dead because you approach her, you feel just freaking creep. And she said no. However, if you get a freaking heart, then you're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about how to make her life better. How to make her smile. You're thinking about her, not yourself. And this is the difference. Get in your heart. Get all your brain into your heart. And then you get calm and connected. Then you get the freaking confidence everyone is seeking. Because you're in your heart, you're speaking from your heart. You don't speaking from your brain. because you are in your core. You are just in the center where you belong to. And when you're there, everything's fine. Now, all suffering is about self. This is pretty huge. We suffer about self, not anyone else. We do not suffer when our kid is dead. It sounds hard for people who have lost a kid, like my aunt herself. We do not suffer from it. We suffer about ourselves. Because we're freaking selfish to keep this connection there, to not let him go. This is why we suffer. Because we have still this pressure. It belongs to me, like a freaking mobile phone. Sounds harsh, but it's true. All the suffering is all about ourselves, not anyone else. Let's sing the we song. And not the Scottish we, which means small, but the we song, we all together song. If you know what I mean. And be freaking altruistic. Let's sing the we song and be altruistic. This is where I want to end today's streams. And I hope you get some value from it. If so, give me a like button. Comment, post down below what's number thing I picked up so far. You can share with your friend if you got some value from it. And as always, do not lie to yourself, super passion. Now, in the end, I just want to make a massive shout out to people on Facebook. We have Ishako Abdul Jair, we have Bruce is my mom, and we have Isanka007 on Instagram, and also 1 or 2 people on YouTube. I hope you got some value from it. Have an awesome day. Tomorrow, by the way, I don't know if I can. Tomorrow in the morning, I have to this thing what I have talked about my teeth. I have to get off the nerve from my teeth, and I don't know if it hurts too much or not. Never done before. So maybe I'm kind of excited, yeah. So I don't know how I will feel afterwards. Nevertheless, I hope you have an awesome day. As always, do not lie to yourself, super passion. Now, see you on Sunday. On Sunday, I will be there. I hope I will be there. If not, then on Monday. But Sunday, I hope I can make it till Sunday. Yeah, have an awesome day. And yeah, do not lie to yourself and pursue your passion now.